Yo, what is up, everybody? And thank you for joining us today on Stars Up, the number one cowboy connection. I'm your co-host, Zodiac.
Lopes 44 from the Hard Hitters Movement.
Yeah, man. And then we just want to give people an opportunity to do something different today. We got a different system that we use, and we're using Yard Dog. We going like streaming on a different way, and to kind of interact with y'all a little bit today. Basically, want to just talk about like have a moment within ourselves, yo. What do you want to see this draft, bro? Like chime in, hit us up. We can have a conversation with you today.
Yeah, for real. And hit us up on StreamYard. It's not yard dog. What did you say?
Stream, Yard Dog or whatnot. Basically, just hit the
It's
post,
StreamYard. Yeah,
hit the post or whatnot, and come in if you want to have an opportunity to talk to us today. But what do you want to see today, personally, yo? I mean, like in the draft yourself.
Bro, we got the draft in about what? Coming up on Thursday. We got 3 days.
Right.
There's so many things that we could hit on. It's not even funny. If you ask me my opinion. My first pick, just being unfiltered.
Right.
I really want it to be a defensive pick.
Right.
Our defensive pick, our defense period really needs some help.
To be honest with you, man, like, and I'm kind of like on a boat because everybody I have been like really paying attention to. I mean, like like I know this draft is going to be it's going to be a wide receiver based draft.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, do you want to get what's needed or do you want to get the best player on the board? And that's kind of like where I'm at. It's like I think we can really hit them hard if we get a really good receiver. Especially with having a 17 pick at first. I think we can use a receiver, bro. To be honest with you.
Wow. Okay. So
I
that's are you're about scoring 40 points plus a game.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's
so
the thing.
Our defense, our offense will be our defense.
That's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. Well, not necessarily. I would go there. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be a good option, maybe to kind of like figure out. But I think necessarily we need a cornerback, man. We need somebody we need to replace, who just left the team,
Byron Jones. Okay.
We need to replace Byron Jones. I apologize to everybody. We was having some technical difficulties before this show got started, and just kind of got frustrated a little bit, you guys. But just to be honest with you, man, the star stuff, we will be honest with you. But so I'm zoning back in, everybody. We had some audio problems, but if it sounds good, holler at your boy. But basically, like, yeah, Byron Jones, we need to replace Byron Jones. I mean, to be honest with you, we need to kind of figure out the Dak situation. Figure out, man, are we gonna have to start looking at a replacement quarterback? Or are we gonna really have to start thinking about that? It's just really good, a whole bunch of good moves that we can make, but at the end of the day, we need to see who the team really want to be.
Exactly.
We didn't understand that. And so that is kind of like, it depends on where Jerry want to take the team. Is he going to react rationally and try to, I got 1 year left, bro. I got 1 year left. Am I about to, a couple years left of my life? Am I about to seriously like focus on the long run? Or am I about to focus on like, man, look, if we know this offense and know it's a running team, then, I'm going to just focus on that, because sometimes to build people, you got to kind of develop people and, take risks like that. I would like to know personally, like where he wants to go with it.
How about I can tell you this? You don't know where the players want to go until they see where the coach wants to go.
Well, yeah, talk to me.
You got to, I mean, if you want to, there's so many different scenarios that you could go through, bro.
Absolutely.
We don't know what the coach wants. We don't know he hired a whole new staff. Basically, we got Mark Colombo, and we got about maybe one or two other coaches that have stayed since the Jason Garrett era.
Okay, but okay.
So you have to understand, bro. Like, you don't know what direction they want to go in. My opinion, Mike McCarthy hasn't even developed a relationship with Dak yet because of the business situation.
And then plus what's going on.
And he says that he doesn't like to get involved with the business situations.
Right.
But if you a brand new head coach trying don't you at least make a little bit of effort, bro? You could go and I'm telling you, there's like 10 million different rabbit holes you could go into.
It really is. I mean, that's the interesting thing to me. Like, true stuff. That's the interesting part because me personally, I think a cornerback is needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have a number one cornerback to go against the team's number one wide receiver. You know,
otherwise they'll disrespect the field.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it would completely change the playing. You know, it will completely change how you play your game. But
if they know that we're gonna switch to the 3-4, where they're gonna bring the fat guys up the middle,
absolutely.
You know what I would do? Little dump out passes. If you're not gonna be rushing me and I'm not gonna gain no pressure, quick passes. You know, or if I know that you're coming with an all-out assault, I'm gonna have to be prepared for every snap that I take. I'm gonna have to read the defense.
Right. But you only as strong as your weakest link, basically.
Exactly. And every team searches for that. So you can't say, yeah, they're gonna go ahead and bring in that's why they're trying to let you know we're coming with hybrid theories. You know, they're coming with hybrid looks. They're coming with different looks that hopefully people don't know what to think of, because we'll come at you looking like we're gonna blitz, but drop back into coverage and only have about 2 or 3 blitzers.
Absolutely. Okay. So, but the next part is, now I'm thinking about it, it's outside of the wide receiver. I mean, outside of the cornerback, I think we really need to get like control of like our wide receivers. Like, we don't necessarily have a number one right now. You know what I'm saying?
What position is left for the wide receiver spot that you feel uncomfortable with?
Cooper.
Oh, that's our number one, bro.
Absolutely.
We just gave him the bag, bro. So why are you nervous about him?
Was you feeling comfortable about it at the end of last season?
At the end of last season, there was a lot of questionable games that in a lot of people's eyes, it looks like he either gave up, or he was too injured, or he was getting guarded too hard.
Right.
Does that lead down to him giving up, or does that give up? Does that say something about Jason Garrett saying that, hey, when you need a blow, you need a blow?
Right.
Or was that leading back to, which is my ultimate theory, my ultimate conspiracy? Okay. Everybody has conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
My conspiracy theory is that last season, and just by the eye test, they played when they wanted to, and they made a statement when they didn't play. They made a statement saying, "Coach, we don't want you here."
I give you that though, and
so you could go ahead and take it both ways. They either wanted to gangbang and show that they could win when they wanted to,
right?
Or they had the mentality going into
it with the spirit that we were getting to go into it with.
If they lay down, if they lay down and they look at our helmets, we'll go ahead and dominate. Other than that, no, I'm good.
As long as our coach is going to clap at everything we do, I think I did all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he's not really saying, hey, you know what I mean? Like, really pushing them to actually do that.
What did the kicker, not Kyle Forback, no, Brett Maher, what did he say after the Chicago game when he could have won the game for us? Right. You know what he said? I went out there, I gave it my best shot, and I felt good kicking about the football.
I agree.
Bro, you lost the game for us, bro. That just goes to show how much freedom they had on that team, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, they lived underneath the power of the star.
Okay. I'll give you that. And honestly, though, how much power did a coach have if the owner will only give you so much? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the issue with me. Like, I truly do see that being the biggest issue. It's because no matter what the coach say, the owner, you know the situation the Cowboys have. You know, if the owner wants something one way, usually that's what's going to happen, you know, or you're going to hit the highway. So it's like, what did he ultimately want, you know, or will he give the new coach the opportunity to work on more offense, you know, or to work on his game plan, or do, you know what I'm saying? Like, as in, who's really in charge? Because, like, the coach really might be an offensive mind guru, but he know that if the owner want this and that to be done somewhere else, he got to react that way.
Well, that's what I said when we first started talking.
Yeah.
How much freedom does he truly have? We will see this draft.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you that. I think that the coaching staff that has been brought on, and I know that Coach Mike McCarthy has, just like the people that we picked up in free agency, you could tell that he's been having to say.
You can tell.
Hey, mama.
Hey.
Come say hi, please.
Hey. Yeah, we just laugh right now. Just started it up. It's 4:20, everybody. It's 4:20. I don't know what this voice is starting to come from, everybody. It started coming out of me like 2 days ago. Where did it come from? I do not know.
I think somebody watched the Black Panther.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, quarantine is real. The quarantine is real. As in, it's going down, everybody.
Yeah.
But as in, we're gonna keep giving you some more content. We're going live, starting out the draft, and it's gonna be more. It's gonna be more structured, whatnot. But I just want to give you some more content in the store out there. Everybody, opportunity to see, to chime in with us. We want somebody to chime in and give us an argument. I want to go in with somebody else other than Manny.
No, but I really do think that there's going to be a major change of philosophy, and we're going to see how the players take to it. If the players take to it in a positive way,
me too.
Sky's the limit.
Me too.
You know, there's always been situations in your life where, you know, you look up to a person that might be above you or that might have to lead you. And you can see from the very beginning, you know what?
Right.
I like the way that he's going. I like the way that he thinks. And you know what? I'll go ahead and follow that guy.
Yeah.
But there's also situations that you get brought into, like a new job or a new factory.
Yeah.
You see the factory manager, you see what he's all about. And it's like, man, it's like no matter what, if you're not his type of person, he's just going to find a reason.
Yeah, it's going to look right past you.
Or there's and then there's those other managers that say, you know what, he might not be the best right now, but I can see that he has some heart, and I can see that he can develop into a good player. So we are in the business of trying to win championships. I don't know about how you feel about being dry for fucking 25, 26 years now.
Honestly, bro, I feel horrible. That's what, you know, that's why I'm kind of everywhere right now, like, to really think of, you know, it's been hard for me lately to really pick out who do I want to draft. You know, it's because you could
look across the board and you could be like, I could have an upgrade right there.
Yes,
There's so many areas.
There's so many areas, and then plus we noticed a wide receiver draft. I don't
wide receiver deep.
Yeah. Well, yes, wide receiver deep. I apologize about that, but like as in, I don't know who really is in charge. You know, I don't know really who's in charge, or like. Me personally, you know, it's just me. I know that it is going to be a philosophy change, you know, because like you can try to start a new diet or whatnot. You can really want to do it. But at the same time, though, after like the first 5 seconds, it's like, man, you know what, bro, I'm going back to that burger, bro. I'm going back to that burger. This is what I'm comfortable with. So it's like I have ideas. I just really want to see, like, you know, me personally, like, let me see if Jerry is really going to really let the coach do what he want to do. If he's going to back up, if he's not going to be in the media, you know, really talking about, you know, kind of trying to push somebody to take a discount this way, that way, or, you know, whatever. Like, let me see, like, really, like, what's going to go on. Because I personally would say, I think we need a quarterback, like defense. Like, it's absolutely important. Absolutely important. It's a lot of important things.
I'll be happy with anybody on defense, bro. As long as the defense is pick in the first round, I'll be very happy.
So what if Dak don't show up there?
I mean, what was that?
What if Dak don't show up for practice? Like, what if Dak don't show up? Because
bro,
I mean,
that's a whole nother subject.
That's what I'm saying.
Like and that's where it leads down to that. We're living in a different era, bro. We live in an era where everybody's locked down. We're living in an era where we can't really associate with each other, bro. Like, absolutely. I mean, we don't know what's going to be. We don't know what the NFL is going to be looking like in 4 to 6 months.
If we're going to have a season, you know, we might be talking about all these draft players.
So, I mean, when it comes to that, I mean, Dak has a little bit more leverage on his side. But then again,
kind of. I mean, he do, but for the bystander, you know, if this makes sense to you, like for the bystanders, like, man, I will go this route, I will go that route, but I need to know, like, what am I preparing myself for? You know, personally, like, I don't know, you know, for a lot of things. Like, some teams really base themselves on defense. Offense is going to come when it comes. But as in, we know we are a good defensive player. Crap all the defensive players we can, because we already got a good defensive base set up for us. We ain't got like good we got a problem on both ends to me. You know what I'm saying?
No,
A huge problem.
we have a new system that is getting brought in on both ends. It's not a problem. It's just somebody. This is the first that you've ever known. Look at right now.
Right, absolutely.
You know what are they supposed to be doing right now? They are supposed to be having off-season minicamp where they are installing the workouts. They are installing the new plays. Not necessarily doing training camp, but they're learning the ways that they want them
right,
to.
that's what you're saying. Like they're getting comfortable with each other. Like
they're learning the ways that we want to go. We want, you know what? We're going to be doing a lot of these motions this season. We're going to be doing a lot of these sprints. We're going to be doing a lot of these routes. We're going to be doing a lot of these motions. Like, we're not going to tell you the whole damn playbook, but you're basically gonna, like, this is when everyone comes together, both offense and defense, and they're gonna be like, this is how we're gonna line up.
Absolutely.
This is base.
Right.
When we don't have nothing else to go to, this is the base that we line up in. And if I need to do an exotic, we will form off of that base.
Okay, so basically, that's what you're saying. We're saying the same thing there. Basically, we're saying the same thing.
So it's a very important time, and because of what's going on, it's not going to be able to happen the same that we can. It's all about now this year, you're going to see the mental.
Oh, absolutely.
You're going to say
it's tearing me up, bro. Yeah. Like as in personally, because like you don't see a lot of quarterbacks like being franchise tagged. Like he actually like saying like, because we got a base, we got a quarterback, right? Without going wide receiver or anything else or thinking defense, or what if that really don't pull up, or you know what I'm saying, don't pull through when we get a cornerback first? What if Dak really don't show up?
If Dak really don't show up, then you know what that means, that they took a chance on someone they believed in. That means that he would really have to go. You would have to look at him like, okay, Dak, we trusted in you. We gave you.
He's looking at them the same way.
No, but listen to me. We gave you that money.
Mm-hmm.
Every other year, bro, we let him play out his whole rookie contract.
Yeah.
If he were to come out, get his bag, and then shit on the whole team, you don't think that that's going to cause an uproar?
Absolutely.
Tell me that you don't. Absolutely. Tell me you don't think about Dak that way.
Absolutely. Well, no, absolutely. Because
there ain't no way that if I'm going to give you a bag, bro, you going to go out. I mean, God forbid we did give D-Law the bag. He didn't shit on us. He got double and triple team. That's why Robert Quinn had all those sacks, because there was somebody else that was more important they had to pay attention to.
Right.
So if I'm going to give, I think the reason that they don't want to give Dak his bag is because they're like,
they iffy or something. It's a problem. It's something.
Like, I understand I think you just got thrust in the fire. I think that you're starting to see headlights. I don't think Dak sees headlights. I think Dak sees the headlights about 3 miles down the road, and he's been progressing his game
ever since. Like, honestly, because I had a really big problem, just being real with you, like on how I feel about Dak, because like he don't got the strongest arm, and he's not the fastest, or whatever, but I believe in him. Like, I believe in every play.
If it comes down to people saying that Dak, you know what, you don't have no competition behind you, so we have to depend on you, then go ahead. Put Jalen Hurts in there and see how Dak destroys him.
That's what I'm saying. But that part though,
because I am so confident in Dak that I think that if you want to bring like what some people say is a first round draft pick that is being, look at what he's being valued as. He improvises too much, or he don't know how to throw the ball right, but he's strong, but he has a good body. Man, how about this? I'll go ahead and put a wannabe Dak Jr. behind Dak, and Dak is gonna be like, fool, let me tell you what's up.
Man, to be honest with you, shoot, anybody, it's not, that position is so hard to play.
If you're not having, I feel like if you don't have.
But my problem is though, if you've been dating a girl for this long and saying, girl, I'm about to marry you. I am about to marry you. I'm about to give you all of my riches.
But I need you to sign this prenup.
Right. Is the issue more of Dak, or is the issue more of a money thing?
No, it's a trust issue, bro. Just like you said, they don't. There's a lot of people saying they don't trust Dak.
Right.
There's a lot of people that say, "Oh no, Dak don't deserve to get paid that kind of money."
So basically, you're saying they don't trust Dak. That's the reason that he didn't got the ring.
Well, it's obvious that Steven and Jerry Jones don't trust him fully.
Well, then you're gonna have to change it. You're gonna have to rethink about that because if I don't trust you on what you do, personally, and I'm just trying to keep you for 1 year, and then I'll pay my running back, and then I'm gonna keep you for another year, and I'm gonna pay this person, I'll pay the lineman, I'll pay this. You know how much Dak is pressure with, and then we got you. You know what I'm saying? But
Dak is our guy.
Yeah, he's my guy. But yeah, he ain't got paid yet. He's not even talking about coming up to practice this season. You don't know.
You?
Bro, honestly, I don't know how it feel. It's really hard for me to think about it because it's man, shit. It's really hard to figure out. Yeah. So do we need a quarterback? Do we need a?
That's another aspect of the draft,
that's
bro.
Completely another aspect of the draft. Completely, that's why.
When it comes 5th, 6th round, and you never know. They might just draft a quarterback just to. Oh, there you go.
Right. So what I'm saying is you got a lot of holes in your game. So what's more important?
Forget about Dak. If they draft a quarterback in the 5th, 6th, because there's 7 rounds.
Right.
If they draft a quarterback in the 5th, 6th, 7th round,
right.
You know what they're trying to say? Cooper Rush, fuck you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Are you comfortable with Cooper Rush?
No, I would not feel okay. But
would you feel comfortable with the rookie?
No, honestly, to be real with you, I don't see an easy replacement for Dak.
Okay, but are you willing to roll the dice just like we rolled the dice on Dak? We didn't know what Dak was going to do after Romo.
I would not.
His first game that he started, what were you saying in your head?
Dak is a guy.
No. What were you saying in your head when his first game started and you were like, Tony Romo's down. This is our guy.
He came in and he did his thing. And me being a black person too, I felt great, bro.
Before the game
we had a chance. Well, before the game even started, I didn't really expect too much. You know what I mean? I didn't expect.
I hope he could manage us. I hope we could just manage to get down the field.
Before the game even started, we got him, and it was okay, I hope this guy. He didn't even expect to play. We didn't even give him he wasn't picked it high in the draft. You know what I'm saying?
4th round.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. 4th round, he was a low draft pick.
I didn't know what to expect of him, to be honest with you. Me personally, I had high hopes. I hope he really do good. You know what I'm saying? But as in, because honestly, you don't know how to. You don't know how somebody will play when it comes to
preseason, though.
That's what I'm saying. As in preseason, it was good. In the season, if you want to know how I felt about Dak,
when he first started the first game, you didn't know what to think.
Okay, look, the first game, as in first game of preseason or first game of the season, I was already convinced that Dak was my guy. You know what I'm saying? Because in the preseason, he did his thing. But thing is, though, if I felt the way at first, why don't I feel that way now? The whole team got that feeling. You know what I mean? Dak got that feeling. Dak been saying yo, you knew I was the guy since day one. Why you give me these 1 month leases? I've been here. I'm going to be here. You know what I'm saying?
And we still trying to give him a 1 year lease.
That's what I'm saying. As in, it's a huge risk.
I've been paying off this car for
what you mean? I've been consistent, coach. You getting your money. But why? If Dak is, he touches the ball the most on offense, more than Zeke. More than everyone
does, bro. Every quarterback does,
and he sways the offense. He's very important. He is the face of the team. If we're not going to pay him and have him feel comfortable, we're taking a very, very high risk. Taking a very, very high risk. Do you think he would really not come up? Do you think that's a possibility at first?
That he would really not come up?
He would not come into for practice.
Oh.
Do you think that Dak really would not come to the season?
You will not see him. And this is just me. Mm-hmm. This is my opinion. And this is if I was in his situation.
Right.
Sorry, Jerry. But if you are not gonna, if you're not gonna negotiate with my team, I will see you at training camp.
My phone is on and the ringer is on
Other
loud.
than that,
Like,
other than that, you will not know what I'm studying. You will not know what I'm
Absolutely.
doing. You will not know how I'm exercising. You will not. I'll see you at training camp.
And then the whole team will feel that way. The whole team they feel that way because they obviously know they practice every day. They know Cooper Rush.
But in this year it's a special season because now they are obligated to get installations ran through Zoom, through YouTube.
I give you that.
This is different, bro.
Complete.
So if he's doing that, he's basically saying it's voluntary. I don't gotta be there. I don't have to do this. Why should I do this when you haven't even come at me right? Why should I have to put myself into these meetings that I voluntarily don't even have to be there? So go ahead and I'll see you at training camp. If training camp is put off,
right.
I'll see you whenever. Right. I'll see you when I see you, bro.
I see you when I see you, goddamn what? I will see you 6 feet over here.
I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you when I see you, and let me make sure I'm good, bro.
Okay. The thing is, though, like honestly, if you're still a temporary employee, you're not gonna come to work every day.
He's not even a temporary employee.
He's not even an employee like right now. The
only thing that they have over him is his rights.
Right.
He hasn't signed the franchise tag. He could go ahead and miss mandatory mini camp. He could go ahead and miss training camp if he wants to. He could go ahead and start missing regular season games.
Yeah.
That's on him.
The trust in the whole team, the trust in every player. If your manager that runs your store, he was a temporary employee, everybody else already employed, and they got benefits, they got this, they got that, they will feel some type of way because they know that they know that that's a God. Well, I don't know. It's an iffy feeling. It's a completely iffy feeling because it's like Dak, he wants to be here. I think so. I don't know if it's a money issue.
He wants to be here, but he wants to be appreciated, bro.
He do. I mean, he do.
He wants everything that everybody else got, bro.
He do.
He wants the organization to know, like, hey, you know what? Thank you, man. Thank you for believing in me.
Yeah, you believe in me. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for believing in me, bro. Haven't you been laid off a job? I know I've been laid off a job, and a couple months go by, and you end up talking to like one of your old assistant managers, and you end up talking to one of your shift managers, and they're like, "Man, we miss you." Like you was holding.
Before you walk out the door. You know what I'm saying? You personally.
Yeah, they're like, whether it was their fault or not. Yeah. I always have I could call up a lot of my employers right now. Hey, are you back where you need to be at?
Yeah.
I need you right now. Or hey, where you at right now? Because I could really use your help. But Dak is trying to tell the organization, look, if you value me like you say you do, show me.
Yeah, pay me. Yeah. I touch the ball way more than Zeke do. I touch the ball way more than DeMarcus Lawrence. I touch the ball without me, you can't build those pieces. You know what I mean? Like real talk, you actually need somebody to hold it down. Like Cooper Rush is not gonna cut it. Like who we gonna bring in? Drew Brees or you know what I'm saying? No. Would you bring in Cam Newton?
Right now, it's you got Cam Newton and Jameis Winston that don't have a job. And Jameis Winston threw for 30 TDs last season. You know what else he threw for?
Interceptions, bro.
He threw for 30 interceptions, bro. No. And then you have Cam Newton that he's been injured all of last year, bro.
It's basically like replacing. If you feel iffy about Dak, then you're gonna replace Dak for Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna replace Dak for another iffy player. Like just pay who you got. And the person that people already believe in.
He's steadily improved every year.
Okay, so the tougher question is though, that like basically, do you think Dak will ultimately like bite the bullet at the end of the day? No. Like if they try to change him, like Dak, man, look, we're the Cowboys. You gonna take what we pay you.
He'll play on the franchise tag if worse comes to worse.
Yeah.
Look. you want to pay me $33 million for a year?
Right.
You guys want to play hardball and you guys want to not show me no love? Give me 30. Just what? I'll do it the gangster way. Throw me that money real quick.
I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna go to work every day.
And it's $33 million hard.
Yeah, right.
It's $33 million
right.
hard.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
like, hold it. This is my money I'm getting for this year. I know it.
Got you. I'm gonna go out here. I'll be out here. Hey, don't expect me to lower my shoulder.
Absolutely.
Don't expect. Not. Hey, that 4th and 1. Bro, wait up.
I might give you a 4th and
bro.
1/2.
Z, you getting money no matter what, bro.
Right. You do it. You do it, bro. You gonna be here.
You got that 5-year. You got the security,
you got benefits.
Bro. So even if I hand the ball off to you, you gonna get that money, bro. Go ahead and get that shit.
Bro. Yeah. So you got benefits. Basically, you got sick days that you can do and you still get paid or whatever. Like as in they already put their trust in you. I ain't got it like that, bro. But it's like the whole team feels that way, though, basically.
But what I love about the team is that they actually support that.
Absolutely, bro.
They want that to get his paper, bro.
I do. Me too, personally. I do. But I think that's a blaring need overall. Because like you can go cornerback, you can go safety. We need we got to replace center. Tackle got leg issues. Like it's a whole bunch of routes we can go. But we already lost our 3rd wide receiver. We ain't got like nobody's gonna really go through and run like those cut routes. We got like a lot of holes right now. It's a lot of directions we could go. But
I got like my first, in my opinion, is a cornerback.
Absolutely.
I would love to see a cornerback drafted, bro.
Absolutely, me too.
There's a couple prospects that I'll talk about when we do our draft day live stream. But I would love for us to draft a cornerback. After that, I have D line. I would love a D lineman, and I'm not talking about an edge rusher, even though I do love edge rusher. I'm talking about a defensive interior tackle.
Right, like somebody younger too, because we did just kind of like bring in like 2 older.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. They are 2 veterans that are still strong and that are still producing, but they are at the tail end of their careers. Let me get 2 of them. Like, we got Antoine Woods. Let me get another one to go ahead so they could groom these 2, so they'll be the next one to go into.
Absolutely. Can y'all get him ready? And I know y'all not gonna be here for a long time, but can you get this guy ready or whatever? Because he will be the next. Or it's a lot of great ways we can go. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, though, I hate to say it, keep coming back to it, but it's like, man, if you go where your manager wants to like takes the building, like Jason Garrett, in the same way, they didn't believe in him. They didn't play like it, and it really affects the team. If that makes sense,
Oh, bro,
it really affects the team, bro. Like,
if you're not bought in, of course the players are not gonna follow your. Well, I mean, they're gonna follow your scheme, but it's just like I say, if they don't have faith in the play calling, if they don't have faith in the coaching, they're gonna go out there and they're gonna be like, man, this is some old ass shit. We gonna get burnt again.
Yeah.
Somebody else is gonna have to overwork their job. Hey, LVE, Jalen, I know that we were supposed to be blitzing, but guess what? You're gonna have to drop in the coverage. We don't even know how you're gonna do back there, but we're gonna have to run this bullshit.
And to be real with you, it becomes an individual battle. Like as in, like I know we was gonna do this as a team. But I gotta shine right now because overall, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna do my part, and it just messes up messes up.
It's not like you could be getting shouted at by one of your players, like, bro, you know where it's going. Go ahead and do your assignment. But then you're like, but man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna jump this route.
Completely on some
because
I don't know what you're gonna do. Y'all know
I know that you're diagnosing it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Yeah. I think that he's gonna pass it for some reason. So
let me go ahead.
Just disrupts everything,
completely, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a trust thing. Like it's too many players on the team. Way too many players on the team that gotta really like feel each other. Like, like you can go top down. I know we have to place a coach and everything like that, but at the same time, the game that's being played, the quarterback is the most important player on the team. Well, I don't know. I feel like he's the most important player right now, though, as it being a Cowboy fan, and he don't neither. So
That's one thing that you gotta pay attention to, bro.
Mhm.
Like a lot of people don't like to mention this shit.
Talk to me.
He was a diehard Cowboy fan. He was
Yeah.
raised a Cowboy
Yeah.
fan. He always wanted to be the Cowboys quarterback, and we don't give him no respect, bro.
Nah, he loves his position. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like, he's like a Brian, you know, like as in bro, I grew up and this is where I want to go. Like as in this is my favorite team. I am what I wanted to be in life. I actually accomplished my dream. But then they even give me their respect. Like as in, I'm here where I want to be. I want to be a Cowboy quarterback, you know, at the Pee Wee every day of Pee Wee practice. But I'm here now. And now they ain't trying to pay. You know what I'm saying? But he wants to be there. I don't think that it's an issue with his heart.
No.
At all, like, or whatever.
It's not an issue with his character. It's not an issue with his leadership.
No.
You know what they had? I think who was it? It was D-Law. I think it was D-Law. Right. D-Law, when he fucking sat out last year,
right?
When he was in his contract year and he needed to be paid. You know what his teammates sent him letters saying?
What's up?
Don't come back until you get your money, bro.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure that if you are a true friend, and if you are a true team player to your quarterback and you believe in him, if you Dak Prescott and you've been throwing me the ball or you've been doing what you needed to do for the team, I'm writing you a note saying, bro, don't bend, don't break. Get your money, bro.
So, but thing is though, so that's why for me, you know, I hate to keep coming back here. It's a tricky thing. It's because it's like we work together, me and you. No matter if you getting paid rightfully or not, we got your back. You know what I'm saying? Like Dak, yo, I got your back. We work together, bro. Like if you ain't coming in 2 minutes late for work, hey, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Do it up to 3 if they want to.
I'm saying like as in individually.
It'll be 33, it'll be 66, and then the last time they do it is gonna be up like in the 70s just for 1 year, bro.
So basically, we're gonna have to like settle that. You know what I'm saying? That thought.
That's why they need to
completely. That's what I am saying. Like, yo, this huge problem.
If he plays underneath the franchise tag, after he plays underneath the franchise tag for 1 year, if we still want to keep him, he gets a 20% raise.
Right.
After that, he gets like a 42% raise, bro.
Right. And you're gonna start messing up. And then thing is though, I got your back though, but hey, now you're getting paid more than me, but I still don't feel like you're gonna be here tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
It just messes up a complete team.
And even if you're here tomorrow, I'll go ahead and pay you. I'll pay you. Yeah. But you know, at least you're here when you get healthy.
Yeah, you be all right. You know what I'm saying? You here, bro.
I would go ahead and be like, you pay me. If you don't believe in me, you don't give me the franchise tag. I'm gonna go ahead and put my body out there.
Yeah.
I'll make some business decisions though.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And honestly, I don't think that's a smart move to make for the Cowboys. Me personally, I just don't think that's a nah. You make sure your head get his money, and then we work everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like at least let him feel comfortable.
It divides the team.
Yeah,
bro.
It completely divides the team.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't divide. It does divide the team, but
absolutely.
It defines the team, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, how would you feel knowing that your leader is in limbo? Like, right now, if I was in that locker room, I'd be like, man, bro, we got the squad.
What you mean? Like, right now? Like, as in, bro.
And then we about to bring in these draft picks. Don't get me wong. We're going to treat them like rookies, and we're going to put them through the gutter. But I know about 3 or 4 of them about to shine.
Like, we already know our first role, our first roster, our first, you know what I'm saying? Like, as in, our first squad. Oh, you know, we good, bro. You a spot, bro.
Our special teams, we got a whole new coaching staff. but the big bro don't want to, man. Big bro's over there, man. We miss big bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, bro, you sick again or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your bro or whatnot. Like, that completely changes the thought of the team. Because that's what I was thinking about when I was going through, man, who should we focus on? We got to start thinking about the draft picks and everything like that. My mind is so everywhere on that thought because it's like, what other team is in this position? Like, as in, they got a quarterback right now who's been like, what other team is in our position? As in the Cowboys in general.
Like that they have a quarterback that they could just depend on,
or they have absolutely no clue of the guy.
Oh, bro, there's so many.
Okay, which one?
There's so many.
The Cowboys situation.
I mean, look at Arizona. They've drafted fucking 2 first-round quarterbacks within the past 3 years. You've got Jacksonville that's looking for a quarterback.
Do you not believe in their quarterback though?
But and this is what I gotta say. Okay. Look at how Jameis Winston
right.
and Cam Newton can't find jobs, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't even bring nobody.
There's so many quarterbacks that have jobs that don't, in my eyes, they don't deserve jobs, but but they're getting mistreated because either the way that they're perspected in the media or, in my personal opinion, this is what we told you from the beginning.
Don't get offended.
Color of their skin, bro.
Yep. I was really, bro. Like, honestly, that day you hit me with that, it changed my life. And being a black person too, I didn't think about it that way. It was a completely different thought, and it really elevated my game to like, man, that it could be a problem that I was way overlooking. It might be because of the color, and I'm a black guy. I think I got a chance at anything I do, but I didn't really take in consideration how many people will count you out if you are black, even if you're really good. We can go Russell Wilson. It's certain people that will be looked at like Russell Wilson, in general, if that makes sense to you.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not wrong, bro.
But
you're not wrong.
But it's a lot of quarterbacks that had his Vic. People still don't know where to put him at. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Yeah, like, but bro, he was talented wise. Every person out there on the field knew that. Oh, he's our guy.
It's because he was one of the first ones to break the mold and be the one that was able to control the field just with his feet and his legs.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So as the game is evolving, a lot of the older owners, a lot of the older whatever it may be that remember how football was first formed, they're like, oh, well, he's not playing the traditional way. He's making a game within itself.
Absolutely.
And people do not know how to understand that, bro.
Absolutely. Like, it's so different.
Unless you have a special coach that is able to look at Dak's first year, bro. He was thrust into the starting lineup, and we had no choice but to form the whole offense around what he can do well. So we can at least stay afloat. We didn't just stay afloat. We became a speedboat. boat.
We did great.
We went across the Pacific Ocean all the way to the other.
Keep selling, Captain. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like,
and there was like no roadblocks in our way besides a couple. And it all leads back to like, okay, he did that 1 year. Well, the NFL changes year to year. They're going to find out his weaknesses. That's why you keep tweaking. When let's say I gave you a hot rod. Are you going to keep the hot rod with the same engine and the same spoilers and the same tune-up kit and the same whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop that I gave you a 450 horsepower car?
Absolutely.
Are you going to keep it just like that? Or are you going to be like, hey, okay, I see that I could upgrade this right here, or I could see that I could put another couple horsepowers if I put this part right here,
right?
And you know what? This car really goes fast when I do this. Let me go ahead and do it even better and insert that part right there.
That's a good thought. No, bro. I promise you, brother. That's a really good fact. Because now I'm thinking in my head, what's considered a car? You know what I mean? Because true stuff, like people like will take a Mustang or old Mustang. They take it because it looks a certain way. And they take everything out. The engine, this, that, the third. It's not a Mustang anymore physically. The car's not a Mustang. Like, because they got this part from here, that part from here, that part from here. But what makes the car a car? You know what I'm saying? Like the look of it.
Exactly.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like certain things.
It's what you make it out. It's what you make it want to be, bro.
Absolutely.
Fucking Honda Civics fucking go fast as Vipers.
What you mean, bro?
I mean, I've seen lots of stuff happen that is not supposed to happen.
No,
it happens all throughout life. It's all about how you want to make it, bro.
and think ultimately when it comes down to it, man, it's like, bro, Dak knows in his head or whatever. Like, man, bro, they trying to penny pinch me. You know what I'm saying? They trying to chump change me, bro.
Mm-hmm. They want to put this. They want to put a turbo in me, but they want to put this turbo that really. I could use a bigger turbo than this, bro.
Hey, I need to figure out this thing. All right,
but let's go ahead and finish up, bro, because you know.
Yeah, go ahead and keep moving. But as in, we will go ahead and probably start it out, y'all. We want to give you an opportunity to see everything how it goes and whatnot. We're going to keep coming at you. We'll give you another video.
Stay tuned because we're going live for the draft.
Yeah, we're going live for the whole draft, and we'll give you more information on how it's going to go.
And you know, this is Star Stuff with your boy Lokes44 from the Hard Hitters Movement.
Your boy Zodiac and the Hard Hitters, and we will see you later. Yeah. I appreciate it, bro.
Oh man, I hope we got some good stuff on there, bro. I think we did.
No, I think we did. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were still fighting frustration and stuff like that in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then it started getting interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? Because
no. As soon as we started recording, I got into the groove.
Yeah, me too. It was like, yeah, let's go. Start stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
Send me that link once you're done fucking with it.
I will.